And now it's time to create the pattern. What we're going to do is we're going to select the orchids here in the layers panel. While holding shift, select leaves to select all the layers in between as well, and press Command E to merge everything. Then press Command A to select and Command C to copy. It's time to create a new file. So we go over here and press New. That one is going to be 1000 by 1000 as well. And press OK. Press Command V to paste. And now the most important part is go to Filter, Other, and Offset. Make sure it's set at 500 by 500 pixels and wrap around. Then press OK. This is the first start to creating a pattern. Now we're going to fill up the white spaces here in between, the cross section. So we have to go back to the other file and press Command, Alt, and Z until we've got the separate files again. Then go to the first one, that's the orchids. Click on the orchids and select while holding Shift the adjustment layer. Then press Command E to merge them and select the rectangular tool, and we're going to copy one of these flowers. Press Command C again to copy, go back to the other file and press Command V to release. And then I prefer to use the Move tool to move the flowers a bit around. I'm going to copy and fill up the white spaces. Turn it around. And adjust the size of it. Then go back to the other layer, and I would like to have another dragon fruit. Select the adjustment layer while holding Shift the real layer and Command E to merge again. Shortcut M for the rectangular tool and copy one of them. I will go back and Command V. And this layer I'm going to put beneath all the other layers because I prefer to have it in the background. And like that. Maybe another one over there. But at all times, make sure that you stay in the canvas. Because if you go outside of the canvas, that part that is sticking outside, that part will be cut. And now I will take some leaves. I don't like the oranges as much because they're very prominent, so I prefer to use a couple of leaves in the background. And we do the same with the leaves. Oh, select both of them and merge. Over here, copy and paste again, but the leaves underneath everything. The Move tool, and I'm going to turn it around a bit. So now we've got this done. We're going to go from the bottom layer and that we're going to merge everything again. Command A to select and Command C to copy. Then we're going to create a new file again, and this one can be 5000 by 5000. It only has to be bigger than the other one. Press OK and Command V to paste and hold Alt while copying. So we're going to place them here on each side to check if the pattern is correct. And as you can see, the pattern is flowing perfectly. Oh. So even if we zoom in, we don't see any hard lines or any strange cuts. This is the pattern. Of course, we also wanted to have a background. We go back to the second file. We're going to make a new layer. And we're going to place that layer beneath everything. Press G for the paint bucket shortcut, and the color is already set over here, so we just only have to click. But I'm not extremely happy about the color actually. Maybe it's nicer to have a lighter color, so I'm going to try this color, the pastel pea green, and I'm going to click here on the arrows to switch the colors. Press G again. I think that's already a bit better, but I prefer it a bit lighter. Double click on the fill color and press or click. I think that's better. What could work? Maybe blue. Very, very light blue. Yeah, that one is quite interesting. I'm going to select both layers again, merge them, go back to this file, and I'm going to delete everything here. And press Command V. Didn't. Here I have to select everything, copy, and then go back to the other file to paste. Press V, hold Alt, and here we are, that's it. We've created our pattern, and it's not exactly what I wanted to, but in the end I think it looks way better than with the dark background. So this is our summer pattern.